running around like
Hey, what's up, everybody? I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's had a good start to their weekend. I mean, to their week, and had a good weekend, whatever. I just wanted to make a video, to thank everybody that's been supporting, everybody that's supported me in the past. You know, all the trolls, everybody that watches, even the people that give me constructive criticism. Um, Sometimes like the trolls get annoying or people get annoying, but still I try not to let it get to me. Sometimes like everybody it does, but rather than that, I just want to thank everybody for all the support, all the the help, past, present, all the people that shout me out and that help me. you know I didn't like the past year or whatever. I hadn't been taking this seriously. I had just been like posting shorts and this and that, like just to pass the time. Because before I used to, just hear people like at work or whatever, and after a while, that's when I started hearing all the lies and everything. So um, I started, making the shorts. That's when I started making the shorts, or whatever, about Runner and all of these guys. And I was doing it more and more, and then Conejo was the one that kind of pushed me a little bit more to try to, you know, make my channel bigger or whatever. And then later on, Slugs was the one that taught me more about editing and all of this stuff. So, there's been a lot of people that have helped me out throughout the way. Um, I'm still not a big channel or a monetized channel, but I'm trying to get there. Because like I said, I hadn't been taking this seriously. After I was in a big car accident. I was in a wheelchair and I was going through a lot of what's it called, operations or procedures in my legs. I had a um, they rebuilt my leg, or I don't know how do you say it, but I had a lot of operations and I have screws and stuff in my legs. So um, I started trying to push this a little bit more so I could get some extra income. But um, it's been hard, because finding like what do I want to do with my channel. It's kind of hard. Uh, I've been only doing kind of content about Gunner and um, you know Cookie Whales, because that's basically what we all have been seeing and commenting on are their lies. Their how they play people for money, what they do, and how they play people in the background. Like um, just because we see stuff in the lives and stuff like that and the videos, like they've screwed over people in the background. A lot of people, a lot of people. They've had bad allegations. Like Trap Island. The little kid Trap Island. Well, he's not a little kid no more, but you know. So that was like the easy content or whatever that I could do to talk about them and stuff like that. But in the end, I, I don't want them to be my content. I want to do something more. But that's like the low hanging fruit. you know. But still, I want to thank everybody, for supporting me. I'm not the best channel. I'm not the most entertaining person. My shorts are more, you know, entertaining, I guess, if you want to say it. But I want to keep going and try to build my channel bigger. And I just want to thank everybody that's helped me. All the shout outs, and we're still gonna keep going after Skittles and Cookie Wheels, because they're still lying. They're still, you know, getting people out of their money, charging people to take shots out of the bottles that they get donated by other people. you know, they still talk about other people. They they're foul. They're super foul. One thing I did want to talk about is the video that I saw of Slugs, because I had been away, uh, being with my little one, but I had seen that all his subscribers, um, Cookie Whales, Dub subscribers, were talking about Slugs, his family, and talking about his family or his wife and all of this and that. And for all the talk that they say that they're trolls, they bring up their family, and that they try to get them fired from their job. Oh, Skittles said that. Oh, yeah. I don't know if he has a job or not, um, but all the things that they say about exposed to, but about everybody that they supposedly everybody's after them and this and that. When it's their subscribers that talk about other people, it's them that talk about other people. They're foul. Everybody's seen uh Dubs, how he gets drunk and starts salivating over younger women, or talking about their breasts, and talking about uh their booties, and you know Gunner Skittles, we've all heard him talk the racist stuff he says, like it's undeniable, a lot of people have seen it, you know but to go as far as to bring up Slugs' family into that's that's crazy, that's something that's foul. I don't think anybody, not even playing, like how somebody said a while back, oh, it was an example, it was an example. Like, all these people talk about respect and being a man and this and that. Like, come on. You're not supposed to bring up other people's family or their little ones or whatever, Like, like how they say, like, if you got a problem with the person, like, tell the person, don't go after the family or try to take low blows after the family. Like, come on. It's just the only thing that it surprised me, but it shouldn't surprise me. But at the same time, like, because of all this, like how I say, all the talk they say about respect, and uh, that all these people are DOs, and all of the stuff that they say, that um, all the little buzzwords that they want to say in the internet, and at the end, they're the scumbags. They're the ones that talk bad about people. They're the ones that are like splitting hairs between good and bad, and you know. But anyways, like I was saying, thanks everybody for your support. Thanks everybody. You know, we're gonna try to keep going. And God bless everybody. You know, I hope the best for everybody. Have a good one.